Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, everyone. How are you? I'm sure you are in good health. Before I start, have you watched my previous video in coursework 3, which is discuss drug abuse? If someone has watched it, surely you already know who I am, but it is possible that this video will be found by friends who have not met me. Therefore, I would like to introduce myself again. My name is Pawanbir Kaur, you can call me Pam. I am currently studying public speaking and presentation skill under the supervision of Mr. Charles Bonar Sirait. On this occasion, I will share the result of my research on the topic of prevention and treatment of dangerous drugs. According to my topic, the title I took was about communication patterns of cognitive behavior therapy in adolescents in overcoming synthetic tobacco addiction or gorilla. Drug abuse is a pattern of behavior in which a person uses narcotics, psychotropic drugs, and addictive that are not in accordance with their function. In this video, I will discuss more deeply about one type of drug that is widely used by teenagers, and this type of drug which I also raised the case in a research journal that I made, namely the gorilla type of illegal drug, and explain about behavioral therapy communication patterns cognitive in the rehabilitation process. Keep watching this video until it finishes because there will be more discussion about treatment of drugs abuse. Let's get started. Gorilla tobacco. What is it? Tobacco chap gorilla was once a trend among the college students. Reportedly, this type of tobacco can cause effects similar to marijuana or ecstasy when used. Gorilla tobacco, or also called super tobacco, is usually mixed with cigarette tobacco, then rolled like using marijuana than smoke. And the effects can be in the form of hallucination, excessive pleasure, and of course dependence, addictive. Even in some people who are not strong enough to withstand the effects, they can experience vomiting to black out. Gorilla tobacco is included in the list of narcotic group 1, where the substances included in this group 1 may only be used of scientific and technological purpose. Those users of dealers of gorilla tobacco can be subject to criminal sanction in accordance with the Narcotic Laws number 35 of 2009. Then, what makes the gorilla tobacco include in the list of narcotic in the class of heroin, cocaine, opium, and cannabis? Based on the research conducted by Bona, gorilla tobacco actually contains synthetic marijuana, namely 5-fluoro-ADB. This substance is listed in the list of narcotic group 1 number 95. The substances contained in tobacco occupy receptor in the brain that cause the same effect as marijuana. Effect felt on gorilla tobacco user include feeling floating, hallucination, feeling calm, body feeling stiff and limited as if being held by a gorilla. Gorilla tobacco side effects. In addition to the effects previously mentioned, more serious health effects can arise from long-term consumption of this substance. These serious effects include: first, lung damage. As with cigarette and marijuana, how to consume gorilla tobacco is to burn it than smoke. Smoke that enters through the lungs will certainly come into contact with the surface of the respiratory tract, from the throat to the alveoli in the lungs. With so many chemicals and the nature of the smoke itself, the cell on the surface on the airways will be damaged. Oxidative smoke will also increase the risk of lung cancer. Second, kidney damage. While marijuana contains natural ingredients, gorilla tobacco is full of artificial chemicals to produce the same effects as marijuana. This will certainly burden the kidneys as an organ that must metabolize these toxic chemicals. If it is continuous, the kidneys will be damaged. This could result in a person needing dialysis for the rest of his life or being treated with a kidney transplant. The last one is lowering brain performance. Chemical substances contained in the gorilla tobacco will cause damage to the nerve cells in the brain and is irreversible, cannot come back again. This is what causes a decrease in the brain performance. Treatment for release from gorilla. Of the many rehabilitation therapies at this stage, I will discuss about one therapy that usually used by drug abuse patients, namely cognitive behavioral therapy. This is a type of psychotherapy which combines behavioral therapy and cognitive therapy. Both therapies aim to change the patient mindset and response from negative to positive. Based on this explanation, it can be concluded that the goal of cognitive behavioral therapy is to invite clients to recognize and change cognitive distortion, which affect mood and damage focus on the present to change from negative to positive by not ignoring the client past. Do not expect quick result because the treatment of mental disorder is not an easy thing. It is normal for patients to feel uncomfortable during the first few therapy sessions. It took several therapy sessions until the patient felt the development in himself. So far, my material is for me. If there is something that doesn't feel while I'm expressing my ideas, I apologize profusely, and I hope that what I say can also be useful for all viewers. I am Pawanbir Kaur. Thank you for watching this video.